Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you've tuned in, coming to you live from the Bambino studio. Bambinos hosting our quarterback club, tip-off club, and the leadoff club, which begin September the 9th on Monday. A reminder, this is Dateline, August 20th, 2024. What's that mean? It means it's Wednesday. And it is time for the original Where Are They Now Wednesday. Don't be fooled by the Johnny Come Latelys or some other imposter. Playing on Sports and the Missouri Sports Network are your sources for what Missouri high school talent does when they get to the national stage of the NCAA. No one has more information for you than we do. We really appreciate your attention and loyalty, and I need you to do me a favor. You don't have to tell two friends or three friends. Tell one friend to like us on Facebook, go to our YouTube page, and subscribe, and you'll be notified anytime we go live with a show, whether it be Where They Now Wednesdays or coming in January 1, on this day in Missouri sports history, the high school football scoreboard show, which kicks off on August the 30th. And then all of our Chevaliers of the Ozarks athletes of the week and our Lionel Laborers Local 663 teams of the week. Last week, we looked at the new arrivals to D1 men's soccer from Missouri. There are 22 true freshmen who will be gunning for their first collegiate playing time in just a couple of weeks. We also looked at 20 others who transferred to their current school from the one from which they arrived as a freshman. If you want to know about those 42 athletes and where are they now, simply go to the Missouri Sports Network YouTube channel. You will find it under the playlist tab that is titled Where Are You Now Wednesday. Kent Mueller from Playing on Sports, kind enough to join us as he does every Wednesday. Here we are on episode 19. What have we got coming up this week, Kent?
Well, this week we continue to look at Missouri athletes who are on a new roster this fall. We're about to dive into Division I women's soccer. There are so many that we will only review true freshmen this morning. So wouldn't be Where Are They Now Wednesday. It would be more like Where Are They Now Wednesday and Thursday before we would get done. There are 53 true freshmen this year. We will also blend in a few other classes based on their performance last year, deserve to get our early attention. After we highlighted his former players last week, I heard from Brian Haddock. He said to me, "Thanks for the info. Keep up the good work." We're going to keep up this work because we believe our best athletes shouldn't be forgotten after they leave high school. Our role is to know what they are doing in the NCAA and then to bring that back to you. And speaking of good work, Brian Haddock is known for that. Not only does he coach boys soccer at Vianney High, where he has a 121, 62, and 13 record in 8 years, he has coached the girls at Nerix Hall. The Markers won the state title last year after 4 consecutive second-place finishes. In his 17 years at Nerix Hall, Brian has amassed 302 wins against only 78 losses and 16 ties. That is a total of 423 wins in 25 seasons of coaching. That is good work. There are 2 Missourians who joined the Alabama Crimson Tide women's soccer program this year. Mason Smith out of Eureka is a defender for this year's Bama women. While at Eureka, she was a 4-sport athlete, also getting all conference honors in basketball and field hockey, while also running track. Mason will be joined as a freshman by Kylie Kuchen, a forward out of Winfield High, where she holds the Warriors' single-season goals and assist records. And staying in the Southeastern Conference, there will be 2 Missouri true freshmen at the University of Arkansas. Jalen Bramley will be a defender for the part of 3 consecutive state championships at Fort Zumwalt South. As a Bulldog, Jalen also golfed and played basketball. Emma Parker only played soccer her junior year at Eureka, but she was named all-conference that year. She ran track and was a 4-time all-state golfer. At 6'1", will be a tall presence in goal. There will be 2 new Red Wolves at Arkansas State who were high school seniors here in Missouri last year. Alex Swartz is a midfielder from Zumwalt West, while Haley Brown will be competing for time in goal for the Red Wolves after graduating from Springfield Catholic. Hadley Hendrickson found a new home at Eastern Illinois. While a senior at Lafayette High, she was first team all conference, all area, and was selected to play in the MAC All-Star game. She will be a defender this year for the Panthers. Two Missouri ladies headed out west to Grand Canyon University. The forward, Lauren Knox, competed in both soccer and basketball while prepping at Corhezu Academy. Joining her as an antelope is Taylor Gardner. Taylor is out of Whitfield, where she was a three-time All-State player and Goalkeeper of the Year. Kayla Smith completed a great career at Lee Summit High, where she was a four-time first-team All-Conference honoree and finishing her senior year on the All-District and All-State teams. This year, Kayla will be a defender for the Houston Cougars in the Big 12 Conference. Lauren Seppi is headed to the Big 10 Conference, where she will be a midfielder and forward at the University of Illinois. While prepping at Nerix Hall, Lauren earned 4 varsity letters and was named the Missouri Class 4 Region 1 Player of the Year and a high school All-American by the United Soccer Coaches. Guy, many of these ladies will be earning big awards and will gain a lot of recognition as they play on into their collegiate careers.
Oh, absolutely. They'll continue the tradition of great women's soccer play that comes out of the state of Missouri. Most recently, the entire state. Years ago, it used to be just in the St. Louis area. Can you give us an example of what Missouri women's soccer talent has done recently?
Yes, I can. And outside of that St. Louis area, Megan Hinnenkamp is a good example. She was Missouri's 2023 Gatorade Player of the Year as a Liberty North senior. She didn't step back as she stepped up to the University of Florida. She fit right in as a Gator. 3 times she was named SEC Freshman of the Week. She led Florida and all SEC freshmen with 8 goals in the regular season. Megan was named to the SEC All-Freshman team and was the co-SEC Freshman of the Year. We are certainly ready to watch her compete as a sophomore this year.
Hey, outstanding information. We're certainly glad that you've tuned in to Where Are They Now Wednesday on the Missouri Sports Network, powered by Playing on Sports. We're going to take a quick time out, and we'll be back after these messages from our great sponsors.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
The Walnut Street Inn is located in the heart of Springfield on historic Walnut Street, just blocks away from the Missouri State Campus, Hammonds Field, Great Southern Arena, and downtown Springfield. The Walnut Street Inn features newly remodeled rooms, breakfast served daily, and a friendly, accommodating staff. The Walnut Street Inn is also a great venue for private events. Book your stay or get more information at walnutstreetinn.com or call 417-864-6346.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Hey, welcome back to Where Are They Now Wednesday here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, brought to you by the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings established in 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. And Doak Propane, for all your propane needs, see the folks at Doak. Once again, go to subscribe for the newsletter at www.playingonsports.substack.com. And don't forget about our Missouri Career 1000, Missouri Career 1000 at gmail.com. If you or anyone you know or anyone you've coached scored more than 1,000 career points in their high school career, male or female. We need their first, their last name, the school they graduated, the year they graduated, and if you can, the total points scored. Now, continuing on here with the young ladies at the freshman level playing, we go to freshman part 2, and I turn it back over to Playing on Sports, Kent Mueller.
Well, another true freshman out of Missouri is Haley Morgan. Haley is out of Fort Zumwalt East. We will be watching what she does this year as a forward for the Indiana State Sycamores. Lauren Wood played 4 years of high school soccer at Liberty North before heading to be a Jayhawk. While at Liberty North, she was a 2-time All-Conference, All-District, and All-Western Region honoree. 2 more Missourians who crossed the state line to the west to be Wildcats at Kansas State University. Mia Kanabe will be a defender for Kansas State after prepping at Lafayette High in Wildwood. She was a 2-time All-GAC Central Selection and was a Missouri Class 4 second-team All-State honoree. While an Angel at St. Joseph's Academy, Langley Mayers was a second-team All-State honoree her junior year and a first-team All-State honoree her senior year. Ava Fix went to the East to play her collegiate soccer as a defender in the Patriot League as a Leopard at Lafayette College. The former Vivette of Visitation Academy was a 3-year starter and 2-time All-District selection. There are 7 Missouri natives on the roster at Lindenwood as true freshmen. 2 of them are from Narings Hall. Caroline Ritter ended her high school career with a Missouri Class 4 state championship. Last season, she was All-Region, All-State, and All-Metro goalkeeper of the year. Also a marker from Narings Hall is Ryan Ward. She, too, was on the Class 4 state championship team. She was a 3-time All-Conference selection and was an All-State honoree her senior year. Before moving crosstown to be a soccer Lion, Corey Robinson was a 4-year starter in both soccer and basketball at Eureka. She led her Wildcats to the Class 4 state championship game as a senior. Sophia Mueller will be a defender this year for the Lions after graduating from Kirkwood High, where she was a 2-time first-team All-Conference selection. Sammy Roggenkamp will be a midfielder this year for Lindenwood. While prepping at St. Dominic, where the Lady Crusaders won 2 state championships during her tenure, Sammy started all 4 years and was All-Conference and the Conference Player of the Year. Mackenzie Compton is a forward out of Holt High School, now with Lindenwood. While in high school, Mackenzie was a 3-time All-Conference selection and a 2-time All-State honoree. Rounding out the freshman class from Missouri at Lindenwood is Tasneem Dizdevarik. She is a graduate of Gateway Science Academy, where she was the team captain and team MVP. So, Guy, there are 11 more Missouri grads embarking on their collegiate career, and we know there will be some great successes in this group.
Well, yeah, you mentioned Megan Hiddenkamp at Florida as a returning player to watch. Who else is out there that we might want to keep our eye on?
Well, there are quite a few Missourians who will continue to make their mark in D1 women's soccer. One who stayed close to home is Taylor Babb. She had a stellar career at Ladue Horton Watkins, where she was first-team All-State. She recorded 15 starts as a freshman last year at Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. And word is out about her skills as she was voted to the Ohio Valley Conference All-Newcomer team. So Taylor is another one to watch this season.
All right. Good to know. Good to know who we'll keep our eyes on here as we move into freshman part 3.
All right. Tori Bachstadter is another Missourian who is a true freshman this year at the D1 level. After graduating from Fort Zumwalt West, Tori will be a forward at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette in the Sun Belt Conference. Kaylee McPherson only played 1 year of soccer at St. Dominic, but in that 1 year, she was named first-team All-Conference and the Newcomer of the Year. And along with her teammates, she was a state champion. This year, she is a midfielder for the Spartans of Michigan State. The University of Missouri landed 4 of the Missourians from the class of 2024. Emily Durecki is a forward out of Lafayette High, where she was a first-team All-Conference. first team All-District, and first team All-State. She will start her collegiate career in Columbia this fall. Ava Vetter competed on a lot of sports at Clayton High: tennis, baseball, golf, lacrosse, field hockey, and soccer. In soccer, she was two-time All-Conference and Player of the Year. She will be a midfielder for the Tigers. Mia Devereaux will be a forward for Missouri. Before arriving in Columbia, she was at Whitfield. She was a three-time All-District selection and an All-State honoree. The All-Region Player of the Year holds the Whitfield career record for goals scored. Callaway Combs is a defender for the Tigers. While playing her high school soccer at Eureka, she earned all-conference honors 3 times. Brianna Kappeler started all 4 years at Marquette High, including a selection as an all-conference honoree. She's now as a defender for the Missouri State Bears. Kinsley Smith also started all 4 years while in high school. She is a graduate of Nerings Hall, where she was an all-conference performer. She is now a Kangaroo at UMKC. Joining Kinsley on the cross-state trek from St. Louis to Kansas City is Katie McCarthy. Katie is an all-conference defender from Incarnate Word Academy, who is now a Kangaroo. Staying close to home, but joining Kinsley and Katie at UMKC is Lee Summit grad Adriana Benassi. She was a first-team All-District, first-team All-Conference, and first-team All-State honoree. This makes Adriana the third Missourian to be a true freshman Roo. And if you wonder why the UMKC athletes are Kangaroos, you would know if you had watched episode 17 of Where Are They Now Wednesday 2 weeks ago. You can find that episode on the Missouri Sports Network YouTube channel, or you can email me at plainonsports@gmail.com to learn why the Kangaroos are in Kansas City. Natalie Mueller was a two-sport athlete at Fox High School. She played 4 years of both basketball and soccer. She is concentrating on soccer after twice being selected to the all-conference first team and setting the Fox High record for assists in a season. Natalie is now a forward for the Murray State Racers. Guy, we previously covered why athletes such as Kinsley, Katie, and Adriana when they arrived at UMKC.
Hey, that's right. Now we have Natalie Miller becoming a racer at Murray State. Give us a little background. Why are they the racers?
Well, Murray State athletes competed as thoroughbreds. That was a salute to horse racing that remains a significant part of the Kentucky landscape. But that name presented a problem for headline writers back when there were more newspaper coverage of college sports. Thoroughbred just took up too much space in the headline. Sports writers started to shorten the nickname to T-breds, breds, racehorses, and racers. About 70 years ago, each sport started to adopt the shorter racers nickname, with baseball becoming the last sport in 2014 to informally adopt the shorter nickname. Now, all athletes at Murray State, including Natalie Miller, are officially racers.
Hey, outstanding information as always. And before we get to freshman part 4, we'll take another time out and kick it back to some of our advertisers.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy CyberCash. Visit ChevyCyberCash.com today.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need. to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Hey, welcome back to Where Are They Now Wednesdays on the Missouri Sports Network with Playing on Sports. Kent Mueller, certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, presented by Liona Laborers Local 663, building Missouri and reminding us to drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home as well. Also, a PSA reminder that most everyone is back to school this week. There are going to be a lot more school buses and a lot more young people out on the roads as they're preparing to get on school buses. Hey, it's a state law. Make sure you stop in both directions while kids are entering or exiting school buses. Hey, be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And now back to Kent Mueller for Freshman Part 4.
Thank you, Guy. It's a multi-sport athlete out of Narings Hall. Haley Braun excelled at both basketball and soccer, earning 4 letters in each sport. She followed up 3 straight state runner-up finishes in her first 3 years with a Class 4 state championship as a senior. Haley will be a forward and midfielder this season at Northern Iowa. We look for good things from Grace Restovich after her graduation from Visitation Academy. She was ranked as the 8th best prospect in the nation, which made her the highest rated recruit for the Fighting Irish. Grace is a midfielder. I am sure I will be highlighting others in the Restovich family, just as I did last year. Grace's 2 sisters, Kate and Annie, returned for their sophomore years of women's basketball at St. Mary's College in Indiana. They both had stellar years on the court as freshmen. I look forward to bringing the results of 3 Restoviches to you this school year. Lily Rusher led Park Hill South to a 21-2 record last year. This year, she is a defender for the Rice Owls of the American Athletic Conference. St. Louis University has 2 true freshmen from Missouri, and they are both from Fort Zumwalt South. Audrey Smith led her team to 3 consecutive state championships. She was a 2-time All-American, Missouri Offensive Player of the Year, Class 3 Player of the Year, and the Fort Zumwalt South record holder for career goals. Audrey's fellow Bulldog in high school, Ashley Miller, was a 4-year starter, leading her team in assists 3 years running. She was a 2-time All-State and 2-time All-America honoree. She is now a midfielder for St. Louis University. Kyler Serio is a 4-year letter winner from Rockbridge High. The first team all-conference midfielder is now a Southeast Missouri State Red Hawk. The Screaming Eagles of Southern Indiana are welcoming 4 true freshmen from the state of Missouri. 2 of them are sisters out of Visitation Academy. Hannah Robinson and Haley Robinson both made the trek eastward to Indiana's Vanderburgh County. Hannah was an all-conference honoree as a defender. Haley got 12 goals in her senior year as a Vivette, with 3 of those being game winners. Also venturing to the state of Indiana is Stella Aramita. Stella is a goalkeeper, making her transition from a Vivette to a Screaming Eagle. Rounding out the Missouri recruiting effort for Southern Indiana, Mackenzie Buss will take her experience as a 3-time Missouri State soccer champion to Fort Zumwalt South to the collegiate level. Mackenzie is a defender.
Well, hey, it's obvious that there are a lot of really good young women soccer players that come out of Missouri. We will get to the other sports as the weeks go on. But do you have an athlete from a different sport that maybe we should be looking to maybe keep our eyes on this season?
That's right. Our great athletes out of Missouri, they don't just come out of one sport, they come out of Missouri from all the sports. So Sydney Draper was a 2-time All-State volleyball setter at Pembroke Hill. She had a terrific season last year as a freshman at Princeton University. She led the Ivy League in assists while leading the Tigers in service aces. Her play resulted in Sydney twice being named the Ivy League Rookie of the Week. For all that, she was a second-team All-Ivy League honoree and the 2023 Ivy League Rookie of the Year. I enjoyed watching her play in high school, and I enjoy following her collegiate career now.
All right. Are there more young women's true soccer freshmen out there?
Yes, Here are 9 more. We will start off with 3 Missourians who are true freshmen at Southern Illinois at Edwardsville. Prior to her arrival at Edwardsville, Mary Claire Imig was the leading scorer for her Ursuline Bears her senior year when she was an all-state honoree. She is a forward for the Cougars. Ava Lewis is a midfielder out of Holt High School for Wentzville. And Ava Talley arrives in Edwardsville out of Marquette High School, where she was a first-team all-conference honoree. Alyssa Stevens is a midfielder out of Westminster Christian Academy. She is now a midfielder at Stetson University. That means she will be a Hatter, a Stetson Hatter. Part of that story is obvious, but there is more to the history of that school nickname, and I'll get into that in a future episode. Addie Harris was an all-conference defender at Central High in Springfield, where she also ran track. She is now in Philadelphia competing as a defender for the Temple Owls. And there is a reason the Temple Owls athletes are the Owls. And I will get into that also in a later podcast. Cameron Bluette played her high school soccer at Webster Groves High School. She is now a forward as a true freshman for the Tennessee Volunteers in the Southeastern Conference. Blaine Schutte is now a forward for the Golden Hurricane of the University of Tulsa. She is now competing in the American Athletic Conference. She lettered all 4 years while at Eureka. She was a 4-time all-conference selection, 3-time all-district honoree, and a 2-time member of the Missouri All-State team. Our final 2 Missouri women soccer athletes are now hilltoppers at Western Kentucky University. Abby Wiederman was a first-team all-district and first-team all-conference honoree while at Oakville. She is a defender. Before moving on to Western Kentucky, Sydney Strassemeyer was in goal for Liberty High in Wentzville. Sydney had a career save percentage of .67 and set the Liberty school record for career shutouts with 24. We just highlighted 53 Missouri athletes who are true freshmen on NCAA Division I women's soccer rosters. There are also 50 Missouri women competing in Division I soccer who are not at the high school where they started their collegiate career. That is out of 298 Missourians competing at the highest level of collegiate soccer. They are an outstanding group, and that is just one sport we will be covering all year long. Every Wednesday, every Where Are They Now Wednesday. And if you have anything to add, I want to hear from you. Did I miss someone or something? I want to know. Can we improve to serve you better? We want to know. Please contact me at playingonsports@gmail.com, and I promise you, I will respond to you.
Outstanding job, as always, by Kent Mueller there with Playing on Sports. Also, contact him, playingonsports@gmail.com, if you'd like to be a sponsor of the show. We can get you prices and run your commercials, MP4s during this show. Certainly glad that you have tuned in to Where Are They Now Wednesdays here on the Missouri Sports Network. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up.